Welcome back. The Federal Capital Administration is advocating for a policy that will ensure the proper management of waste, which will ultimately turn it into a business venture. Take a listen.
Across Abuja's satellite towns are heaps of refuse. Some litter the street, others are strategically heaped in residential area. This trend is causing residents some discomfort.
All this bola in the afternoon, they just put fire there. Everywhere will be messed up. So even in the afternoon, we can't sit in the class. So because of that, it also affects our school.
I've not been finding it funny because while we're in the classroom, we just don't enjoy like the, what's it called, kind of like the smell.
Funniest is that whenever they come to park their refuse, they push it down to the residents. Instead of parking it, they push it down. And now this place has become a dumping ground. And it's not good for our health. It's not really good for our health at all.
We have tried our possible best. And it's like the people in authority knows about what is happening here. If not so, we have done all what we can do by writing letters, by petition and everything, but all of them fall abortive.
These heaps of refuse offer some opportunities for these scavengers who take their time to select the useful materials from the dirt. Based on World Bank estimate of waste generation, Nigeria's total waste generation presently is estimated to be 25 million tons per year, out of which urban waste generation per day is over 40,000 tons. In the Federal Capital Territory, figures from the Abuja Environmental Protection Board shows that the waste tonnage is about 1,000 tons daily. That is outside those that are indiscriminately dumped. For the FCT administration, waste management is of utmost concern, and a proper policy that will regulate waste management in the country, as well as redefine the state of environment, is necessary.
Our waste management practice in Nigeria is inefficient. I said we generate, we collect and we store, we transport, and then we transport to disposal site. Sorting at source is not done. Waste processing, which covers recycling and energy recovery, is not done in most cities. So the first point is that we have inefficient waste management practice. Number two, lack of proper planning for waste management services by Waste Management Authority. That's another problem. They eventually lead to inability of our authorities to predict and forecast the quantity of waste generated. Lack of proper planning has affected effective solid waste management in Nigeria.
The way we see that waste management has been managed, is being processed in Nigeria, is far from what it's supposed to be. And if I have to come from the experience I had in my growing up years, which is still playing in me, that made me to come up with this idea. I practically lived on top of a dump while I was growing up at 5, 6, 7 years. A dump was in front of my house, and I can still recollect the kind of smoke that come into my house when we wake up in the morning, or the stench that greeted us. If nobody cares about me while I was growing up, at this stage I need to care about someone else. If there is no framework, national framework that guides everyone, then we get to do it the way we feel it is good to us. So what is good to me might not be good to the next person. But when there is a national waste policy that guides each and every one of us, both the generator, the regulators, and every other person that plays in between, then everybody will align. There is no way, but we need a lot of advocacy. We need to create a lot of awareness. The orientation outside Nigeria is not the same as the orientation in Nigeria. So we need to build local content into our awareness and advocacy planning and all sorts. So that waste management in Nigeria will not just be a waste management anymore, but it's going to be a source of revenue to both the generators, even and the operators and the regulators, because they get some tax revenue.
Substantial infrastructure investment, process management and policies are key in the view of those gathered here for the effective management of municipal waste.